Hi everyone, it's Lori and welcome to the channel. Today I'm out in the garden. I'm in zone 7B in Maryland and I'm just doing some basic cleanup and cutting some stems to dry so that I take you along and show you what I'm working on today. So I do like to follow the grid method of cleanup in my garden. So my garden's not very large, but there's a lot of ground to cover. And so what I typically do is when I'm going to come out and do some cleanup, I like to take a section at a time. That just gives me less stress and also allows me to really stay on top of the maintenance. So today I'm just going to clean up some of the daylily foliage that falls down and dries up. I do like my garden to be neat. I think I get that after my mom and grandmother. And I'm just going to come around and continue to do some basic cleanup, some stems, some weeding, just overall maintenance. This shade garden is relatively new. It's only a couple years old, and I just continue to add compost and mulch, which really helps with the weeds. So I'm just going to work on, there's some heucherella that needs some cleanup, just tidying up and making the garden look nice. Now you'll see right behind my head, that is a limelight hydrangea. It really has brought some brightness to the garden and it works great in this filtered light. In the far back left corner, you'll see another hydrangea, and that's actually an Annabelle. I moved it from the front garden because it did not like direct sun, and it really is standing up straight and just is a beautiful, bright beacon of light in a shady garden. So I am now looking at some of my Nigella or Love in a Mist seed heads, and I'm just opening up a couple of them. They will self-seed very easily, and I have them now. They've been in that space. It's, I think, the third season, and they just self-seed on their own. And Nigella or Love in the Mist are just beautiful spring blooming flowers. They're purple and blue, but they also make gorgeous seed heads. So if you haven't seen them before, I highly recommend them. When they dry, they get a little bit of a burgundy color to them, and they look beautiful in holiday arrangements or fall decor arrangements. So I like to dry them and put them in different arrangements. So this trellis, you'll see, actually was built by my husband and his mom this spring or early summer, and I just think it really beckons you into the garden and gives a really neat look. They did it completely out of twigs and branches from the garden that we had collected, and I just really enjoy it. I want to grow some little things over it. So now I'm in my flower studio, and I'm just going to bunch up bunches of this Nigella so that it can dry. You can see some of it has a little bit of burgundy color on it already. I was able to capture quite a bit, and I just want to continue having it dry. So in my floral shed, I have a piece of wire hanging up. I don't dry a lot in here because it does get sunshine, but there are a few things that I hang to dry, and the Nigella is one of those. I also have some yarrow and some peonies. So it will be beautiful by this fall with lots of different colors in it, and I'll be able to use it.